getting crazy. Here's Ben Shapiro saying nothing involving children ever happened on the Epstein Island.
The reason the FBI is not releasing them is because those tapes do not include underage people with third parties on Epstein Island. That is not what the tapes are.
No.
I also have sources in the federal government.
Yeah, I have sources in the federal government. It was just a little bit of cheese pizza. It wasn't actually.
This is the guy who's in charge of Matt Walsh. This is Matt Walsh's slave owner. This is the guy who runs the Daily Wire, or you can call it Israeli Wire, who's been running cover, pushing Judeo-Christian values since he came up on the scene. One of the leaders of the conservative movement. There you go. Also, he was a never-Trumper, but now he's a huge Trump supporter. Conveniently after Trump meets with Netanyahu 5 times already in the second term. And Netanyahu is scheduled to visit Mar-a-Lago very soon. I want to go watch this whole video breakdown, but what I also think is important, because the conspiracy theories have won, you know, we deserve to gloat a little bit, but not focus too much time on that. I want to show you how long I've been talking about this. And again, this guy, Ryan Dawson, who has been basically glazing the Tates nonstop, has become a major A-log of mine. And not to start petty drama and stuff, but just to point out, yeah, he's been dissing me nonstop for years. For years. And I came to Japan. I gave him money because I saw that he was poor. I gave him money out of my pocket that he didn't ask for because I wanted to support him. And I put him on to a lot of people. So here's Tristan Tate in 2023. 3 years ago, talking about the Epstein list. And I said, Ryan Dawson can name drop exactly who the Matrix is. No wonder he is banned from social media, crypto exchanges, and banks just like you. In the video, we explain who Epstein worked for. Also from the suite, you could see the only reason that the Tates even know who Ryan Dawson is because of me. This is why. They didn't know. I brought him back on the scene. I introduced him to Fresh and Fit. I revived his career. Since then, he has spent almost every day on Twitter dedicating his platform to try to ruin me. So that's just what happens in this world. You know, that's what happens when you get this fatigue. This is what happens when, you know, it makes you very bitter. And it happens to me sometimes too. You know, talking about this nonstop, seeing that you're right and nobody understands, it can make you a bitter person. And I've fallen into that, but I have a very optimistic mindset now regardless. I won't even say if I'm optimistic, I'm a realist about it. I know that this life is temporary. I know that I'm going to die, and I try every day to make it into heaven. This life is so short, but you're going to be dead forever. You're going to be alive for a short period of time. You're going to be dead forever.